children, and I am completely finished with my tablescape for Christmas. I'm so happy to show it to you, using Dollar Tree items to decorate a chandelier, as well as my tablescape, and a few other DIYs floating around the room. Guys, let's go ahead and go to work.
Funny story, guys. Apparently we were way too busy and oblivious to the fact that all of our neighbors had completed their outside Christmas decorations. But apparently they were very much aware of our lack of participation. Our neighbor's adorable little 4-year-old girl said to me, "You can go to the store and buy some Christmas." Well, I was in the attic the very next day, dragging out lights and decorations. Now on the right hand side, as you enter the dining room, you'll see 2 feathered Christmas trees, a large one and a small one. I purchased those from Joann Fabrics the day before Thanksgiving. You see, they were setting their Black Friday sale, and I'm so glad that I walked into that store. Paid about $22 for the 2 of them. That is a Waterford crystal cross in the very front. You're going to see a lot of crystal throughout my decorating. Directly across from the trees, you'll see a DIY picture using 2 snowflakes that I purchased from the Dollar Tree and a recycled frame. I will have that card posted on this video, and you'll be able to click directly onto it to see how that was done. Now these 2 nutcrackers were a big part of the inspiration for my tablescape. The topiary in the middle is simply draped with LED lights. Now the stars on the wall are actually Christmas ornaments that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. There are 17 of them. I will link that card to this video as well, where you can click directly onto it. So chances are you may have a cake dish that's sitting around that you're not going to use. Well, try this idea. All you need is some glass ornaments. Try just putting a funnel or something hollow on the very inside. You can also insert LED lights into your funnel to have it lit up. I'm going to go ahead and cover up my megaphone because it's purple, and that's not a pretty color for what I'm trying to do. Now I'm going to place the funnel on the inside. Another option is to use a sheet of poster board and turn it into a cone shape. And you can also use a hole puncher. I love it. Just $1 for the ornaments. Now I wanted to add a little bit more green to the room, so I connected 2 topiaries together by using a dowel, which I painted brown, and I used my hot glue gun to keep it in place. Now let's move to the center of the room. I also jazzed up my chandelier. That DIY will be available. Simply click onto the card embedded in this video. Now I don't own a fur, but I do love the faux fur table runners. They are so popular on Z Gallerie, eBay, and Amazon, as well as other websites. So here is what I came up with for my tablescape. Now those faux fur table runners were ranging from $29.99 to $109. Well, I knew I had to be very creative, so I headed off to Hancock Fabrics, and I found this beautiful white faux fur for $14.99 a yard. I only needed a half yard. I simply folded the ends under, and of course I have a little bit more room for the length of the table. And guys, what do you think? Did I knock it off on a budget? Now let's walk through the table and let me show you what else I did. Now those 3 candlestick holders are a gift from my friend. I love them. They're crystal. This piece ornament cost me $3.99 at Joann Fabrics. This gold candlestick holder is actually from the $5 Goodwill Challenge of Fall 2014. All of the ornaments on the table, the silver and gold ornaments, are from the Dollar Tree at $1. The box came from Macy's about 10 or 20 years ago. And as you're looking down at the table runner, you'll see that all of the ornaments in crystal are basically grouped together in quantities of 3s or 4s. It's just my preference. Now on one end of the runner, you will see an acrylic diamond, which I got from Hobby Lobby. You can also find those at Michael's. I paid $2.99 for mine. And on the opposite end of the runner, you will see a Waterford crystal star, which is actually a recognition award. Now I just could not resist adding a little bit more whimsy to my table. This Hershey's Kiss dish is going to have croutons. In the middle is going to be my salad, and of course these little creamers are going to have 2 salad dressings. I love the white and the cut glass mixed together. Where's the real crystal? In the middle. Now the opposite end of the table is set up for dessert. Do you notice any Dollar Tree there? Those glass plates. They fit right in, don't they? Now, I just love how this glass bowl and plate add so much beauty to this place setting. The white plate as well as charger I already had. The actual napkin holder came from the $5 Goodwill challenge. Now, just because a glass is called a highball or a champagne flute or whatever, doesn't even matter. You can use it to serve water, tea, anything that you want. Crystals on the left, on the right is a Dollar Tree glass. And of course, on the opposite side, we are set for New Year's. We're mixing it up at my house. And lastly, our flatware, which is placed on a saucer in preparation for coffee or tea, which we always seem to want shortly after dinner. So there are no placemats and there's no tablecloth, and I think that saucer is a perfect idea. Well, there she is, guys. You would think that all that I was describing to you, that I had this room that was crowded, that you couldn't even move around. Well, it isn't. It's very, very light, and I just love how everything turned out, from the glass to the white to the crystal to the faux fur runner down the middle. It all came together, and I had so much fun during this. We did have to update our chairs with a more rustic vibe over the course of the summer, and there are a few more things that I have to do to them, but they work really well in the dining room for the holiday season. So I'm so glad to be able to show this to you. And remember, you can do the same thing with those Dollar Tree items. Just make sure you have a theme in mind. I buy what I love and not what I like at the Dollar Tree. That way I don't end up storing a whole bunch of stuff in a closet. So I hope that you really do love this tablescape and this dining room as much as I do. And there's still a few more steps that I'm going to take.
Well, I hope that you enjoyed that video, because I enjoyed bringing it to you. Isn't it amazing when you can find things on a bargain and stay under budget and create something absolutely beautiful? This was such a joy to create, and my husband absolutely loves it. He says it doesn't look like the same dining room. And guess what? We're casual people. It probably never will look like the same dining room. Thanks a lot for watching. And as always, stay in prayer and stay creative. Merry Christmas.